And now we're going to talk about The Retirement Plan, which is the latest Nicolas Cage film, and further proof that Nicolas Cage will, in fact, do anything if you pay him money. I don't know how much money he was paid for this one, because I looked up the budget for the film and it was like under $20 million, and it definitely shows. Now, if you've seen the trailer for this movie, you might be given the impression that this is kind of like Nick Cage is playing like a Jackie Chan drunken master type of a character, where he has this like unassuming demeanor where people think he's just like a crazy old man, bumbling idiot. But then he goes and like kills people in ways that like makes it look like it's, you know, just a freak accident or whatnot. That's not how this film is at all. It's like the trailer makes it look like that. Also, the trailer makes it look like this is far more of like a direct comedy, and it's not that either. The action is actually pretty minimal and messy. I don't think they had a dedicated fight choreographer on set, but they keep selling Nick Cage's character as he's the guy who trained Rambo, like he's the most hardcore government assassin ever. But in truth, the only reason he's able to prevail in all these fights is because the bad guys are comically incompetent. And like I said, the trailer makes this movie look like it's a comedy, but it's not. But the funniest character in the movie is Ron Perlman, who plays one of the kind of incompetent henchmen. And I actually really liked Ron Perlman's character, and they do use him quite a bit in the film, but I would have loved to see even more, because if the movie was basically just him, I think it would have been fantastic. He's great in every scene. He has kidnapped Nick Cage's granddaughter, but then he is also befriending Nick Cage's granddaughter while he's kidnapped her and stuff like that, even though he's supposed to kill her or whatnot. It's kind of hard to describe, but Ron Perlman plays the character as kind of like a street smart, book smart kind of a character. He doesn't have any formal training, but his life experiences give him this kind of an idiosyncratic flair to it. He's great. He's the best part of the movie. Nick Cage is present in the movie. He's not even necessarily playing the most crazy character that Nick Cage can play. He's definitely here for the paycheck. The film introduces characters with very little to no setup, and it forgets about them just as quickly. There's meant to be some kind of mystery and intrigue to the whole film, but you can figure out what's going on. A 3-year-old could put together what's actually going on pretty much right away. And I get the feeling that the director watched Burn After Reading by the Coen brothers and was like, I want to make that, but with more violence. But then he kind of forgot that the real selling point of Burn After Reading was the charm of all of the idiot characters. And like I said, aside from Ron Perlman, there's a bunch of idiots in this movie, but they don't really have any charm to them. If you've seen Burn After Reading, Brad Pitt plays a complete dumbass. He's just a Jim Bro meathead idiot who is hilarious. And you don't really get much of that in this film, aside from Ron Perlman. Everyone else feels stale. And finally, and this is admittedly a nitpicky gripe, but the MacGuffin of the film is a flash drive that has government secrets that you never see what they are. The characters plug it into a computer and they look at it, but you can't see what's on the screen. They're like, oh my god, this is James Bond shit. And they're kind of doing a Marcellus Wallace briefcase thing from Pulp Fiction, where they open up the briefcase and you never see what's in the briefcase other than it has an orange glow. But my nitpick is that even though it is very clearly a flash drive, everyone in the film calls it a hard drive. Everyone calls it a hard drive. There's even a point where one character calls it a disc and another character corrects him. It's not a disc. You got to be specific. It's a hard drive. And I'm like, no, it's not. Hard drives are platter discs. Okay. This is a flash drive, which uses solid state memory. Anyway, like I said, this is absolute nitpick, but it's not a great movie. I don't recommend seeing it. I guess the title is very evocative of why Nick Cage chose to do it. He's got to save up for that retirement. Hey, thanks for watching. I'm trying to get my channel monetized, so your view means a lot. Don't forget to toss me a like and subscribe and ring the bell. I stream every Monday and Thursday at 5 p.m. Pacific, so catch me live and join in on the convo. You can find all my socials in the description below, and thank you to all my patrons with a special shout out to Piftle Cakes and Ryan D. Your support means the world. Catch you next time.